and we are ready to start the meeting. So I will be turning it over to Ron to start the meeting.
Okay, our first item is the public hearing, Z 2020-1894, continuation of Exeter Group requesting approval to construct a 200,001.474 square foot associated with parking, drainage, access driveway on 137 Lathrop Road, Plainfield, map 18.
Block 13. Block 13, lots 11 and 12.
Yeah.
Matt Robillard, I assume that you are presenting?
Yes, I am presenting. Yes, can you hear me?
Okay, we can hear you, and you are the host.
I am the host. Tom, would you like to say something to start this, or would you like me to jump right in?
You can just jump right in.
Jump right in.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you again for having us on this continuation here. I'm going to share my screen. And I'd like to share with you some revisions now that we've made from our previous project. So and following our last meeting, we left it at, we had kind of had some requests to make some revisions at the direction of the commission to the stormwater basins that are existing on the site. And so I'd like to start there. Our team took a step and looked at these basins. We had people go out to the site, review them again, just for continuity, to make sure no conditions had changed. And at the request of the commission, we've added the removal of the existing sediment that has been piled up since the original construction of these two basins right here. So there's one detention basin here, and then there is another detention basin on this side of the site right here. And for reference, this is the Big Y plaza back over here. So for these two basins, at the request of the commission, we went and we decided to regrade them to put them back to the original elevation, as well as provide some secondary treatments. We added in an aquatic bench. I will zoom in on each one of these basins to show you what we had added in. We'll start at the one closest to the Big Y Plaza. So this basin now functions. It's cleared out. There's a 4-bay scour hole here, which the water will flow through our hydrodynamic separators from the site through pipes. It's going to be collected through concrete pipes, flowed through hydrodynamic separators to remove the suspended solids and to provide the necessary treatment for the Connecticut Stormwater Manual. It's then going to flow into this called a scour hole that acts as a 4-bay. It will fill up, spill over, and then spill over the end into the basin. And on the end here, we have a 10-foot aquatic bench. And the aquatic bench is shown on the landscaping plan. So hold with me for 2 seconds while I pull that sheet up. So as you can see, this is the wet seed mix here. This is that hatching, these crosses you see. And then this area here is all the aquatic bench. The aquatic bench plantings are described here on the cover sheet for the landscape plans. At the debate, we use the guidance of the Stormwater Manual for redevelopment for basins to come up with some plantings here. These plantings are in line with what is recommended with spacing and sizes. Same treatment is proposed at both detention basins. I'll pull up back to this other basin here for you. This basin is the same. Same situation as proposed on the other basin here. We have a scour hole, the 4-bay, this water will flow in. After it flows through hydrodynamic separators, it will flow in, and it will fill up, spill over into the grass, the wet seed, and then it will. There's an aquatic bench here as well, 10-foot aquatic bench. all the elevations are restored to the original design per the commission's request. I know I said that a few times, but I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. And this additional outlet, which wasn't originally proposed here, is now the same condition. We've provided a little bit extra storage for additional secondary treatment to the maximum extent feasible to have additional sediments to be cleaned out here. At the request of the Commission's consulting engineer, we did update our operations and maintenance manual, and that was provided to you, Ryan, today. And so we have included inspection and maintenance requirements that are in line with the Connecticut Stormwater Manual. So that's a summary of the changes that were made as a whole here to this project. And I think that should be answer the few questions that we did have previously from the Commission.
Does the Commission have any questions or comments?
Yep, does any other member have any questions concerning what they did?
Guess we can open up to public comment.
The initial, I've got a question on the I think it was something that you sent out, Ryan. There's change in the square footage. Where was the original square footage and where's the new square footage of wetland disturbance?
It was all within the basins, Randy.
Okay.
So because the Commission wanted the basins to be cleaned out, that was the additional square footage of wetlands disturbance.
$2,480. Is that correct?
Let's see here.
Seems low.
No, it was
That
somewhere
number,
around 8,000.
yeah. So I have the application here. I can pull up if you'd like me to pull it up, Ryan.
Sure.
So the application, the summarization of all the wetland disturbances are here. And the additional disturbances as requested here, you had 16,221 additional square feet of disturbance from the southern pond maintenance, and the northern pond was an additional 11,684. So the total wetland disturbance is now increased to 31,255 square feet. So that increase came from the addition of the wetland, the ponds maintenance and revisions.
Yeah, that number makes more sense than 2,400 and something. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I just have one other question. It was raised by Polly Auger at our last meeting concerning the thermal impacts on Millbrook. And I think this will probably resolve any concerns that I had prior to looking at the new plan. But are you guys aware that this is a cold water stream as designated by the DEEP?
So yes, we are aware, and we are doing additional. So by adding those aquatic benches, it actually provides shading for the water, which will reduce the water temperature. So that's an actual improvement that's going to really provide some mitigation to that. Using these structures, is in line with what the DEP would require and recommend for treatment to avoid impacts. So we are doing, per the manuals in order to reduce any thermal impacts to the cold water brook.
Matt, can I just ask that you check to make sure that there's no participants waiting to enter?
Absolutely. It would say participants waiting to enter somewhere under participants, correct?
Yes, up on the top, it would, on the top of the list, it would be, it would show that people are not in the meeting, they're in the waiting room.
No, I do not see anything.
Yeah, and I have
It shows
21
that.
participants. 21 participants is what I have.
Yes, I have 21 shown and nothing that says additional, and I'm happy to push that back to you if you'd like to verify that.
No, that's fine, thank you. So do any other commission members have questions or concerns? All right. I guess we open up public comment.
Okay.
Any members of the public like to ask a question? All right, hearing none.
All those in favor of taking off the
Closing here.
public hearing?
Make a motion to close the public hearing.
Motion made by Randy Stillwell.
Motion's made and seconded. And
No, no. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Who was that?
Ralph.
Okay, thank you.
Motion's been made and seconded. Is there any other discussion? If not, we'll continue with our meeting.
Okay. Matt, could I please have the host back?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're gonna have a roll call.
Hold on. Did I get back to you?
Go to my square or my Iran square, upper right-hand corner, you have the 3 dots. Click on that and it'll say make host.
Thank you. Sorry about that. You're all set. You're the host.
Thank you.
Hey, Ryan, this is Art Gagnon. Ryan, you didn't vote on that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have a motion and a second to close the hearing. Can we have a vote, please?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you, Art.
Okay, I'll call the meeting to order. Review and act on the minutes of the meeting on 10/26/2020. Somebody want to make a motion to accept the minutes?
Make the motion, accept the minutes.
Is there a second?
Seconded.
Motion been made and seconded. Is there any other discussion? If not, minutes are passed. Unfinished business, old
No,
business.
regular meeting. Oh, we already did that. We need to do the roll call.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, sorry, we didn't do the roll call. We forgot that. So we have Rhonda Jardins, Joe Campbell, Randy Stillwell, Ralph Wells, and Jeff Joslin. Looks like it. I'm not forgetting anybody, am I? Okay, got everybody.
Okay, unfinished old business. Continuation of Exeter Group requesting approval to construct a
201,474.
2,474
No, 201.
square foot warehouse with associated parking and drainage access driveway at 137 Lathrop Road, map 18, block 12, 13, 11, and 12. Okay, is there any other discussion? Okay, does anybody else have any other discussion? If not, we'll take a vote. Unfinished business, 2020-1894. I'll
Make a
entertain,
motion to approve Z 2020-1894 with the condition that we receive the operation and maintenance plan for the stormwater system. And review that.
Randy, we did receive that. If I could suggest a condition of approval that that plan be added to the Mylars.
Okay. Make a motion to approve Z 2020-1894.
is there a
Motion,
second?
motion seconded.
Motion by Joe Campbell. Seconded by Joe Campbell.
Any other discussion? If not, I'll entertain a motion. There's no other discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
Do we have any opposed, just for the record?
None opposed.
Okay. So we have to now add this one, EcoSynergy.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Thank you for addressing our concerns.
Thank you. No problem. Absolutely.
Okay, we have to add this one to the agenda. 1930 Ecos Energy.
So Z 2020-1930 of EcoSynergy. Do we have anybody here to represent? Okay, hearing none, I will take the floor on this. Ryan Brace, Wetlands agent. So I'm going to be bringing up the plan they have submitted.
Did we motion that on?
Do we edit motion?
No.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, we have to motion that on.
Okay, somebody wants to make a motion?
I'll make a motion that application be added.
Motion made by Ralph Wells,
Okay. Motion's been made in second.
Nope. not,
Motion seconded by Joe Campbell.
thank you. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Okay,
Are there any opposed? Okay, it's on the board, on the new business.
okay, so I will be sharing this application. All right, so you may recognize this as the second phase of EcoSynergy, which was previously approved. When we received the as-built, it was noticed that there were some discrepancies between what was constructed and what was approved. If you see all of these dark shaded areas, these were the approved panels. These light red ones are what was constructed. I guess there was a difference in the wattage of the panels, so they ended up adding some more panels. This heavy black line here that goes around, that was the approved fence line. And the red line that you see here is the constructed fence line. So you can see in this area, it expanded a little bit. Now the clearing was approved as shown. So they did not over clear from what the commission approved, but they did go further into the regulated area for the fencing and some of the panels. So they have submitted a request for an agent approval. Personally, I don't see an issue with an agent approval on this, considering that they did not over clear. The limits of disturbance is nothing more than what was approved. So it's up to the commission if they feel an agent approval is in order, or if you'd like to see it as a regular application at your next meeting.
It's just in the buffer zone?
Yes, just in the buffer. This is the wetlands, if you can see my cursor. So these little diamonds are the wetlands flags.
I don't see any issue with an agent approval.
Any other discussion? Okay, if you have no other discussion, I'll entertain a motion.
Would anyone like to make a motion? Allow this for agent approval?
I'll make the motion for allowing agent approval for Ecos Energy. I'm not sure what the application number was. I don't have it in front of me.
1930.
Z 2020 1930.
Z 2020 1930.
Motion's been made. Is there a second?
I'll second it, Ralph.
Ralph Wells.
Okay, is there any other discussion? If not, I'll entertain the motion. All those in favor say aye.
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 Okay.
Okay, motion passed. Okay, do we have any citizen participation? Any correspondence?
Carl Kemp is on here. Carl, are you looking to speak? You are muted.
Yes, hi, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hi. Could I share my screen?
Yeah, I can make you the host. Just make sure you give it back to me at the end. Or do
Okay.
you know how to do that?
Yeah, my daughter's here. She's helping out.
Okay, so just to go over it, in our panel, Ron Desjardins, an upper right-hand corner of our panel, there's 3 dots. You click on that and you go in there and you can make me the host. So I'm making you the host now.
Okay. Are we on?
You are now the host.
Okay. Ron and Ryan, so I'm just, so everybody, I guess this is just kind of an unofficial inquiry, but I'm the owner of Storage Etc. at 144 Norwich Road, and I've hired Norm from Killingly Engineering to do this work for me, but he got a little tied up tonight. But what I'm proposing to do is MBM Motors, who is my neighbor right here, would like to purchase a piece of property from me directly behind him and construct a 50 by 75 foot auto repair building right in this location. So I'm asking unofficially if that is possible, is that possibly feasible to do a boundary modification right there for him?
Well, that's more of a zoning question, which I can address during regular work hours. It appears to all be outside of the wetlands limits, so I don't see an issue with wetlands. It will have to go for an application.
Yeah.
So yes, it is possible, but without seeing a site plan, I can't really guide you anymore.
Okay. And so can I send Norm from Killingly Engineering in during regular business hours?
Absolutely, or you can call me, email me. So
Oh, okay. And I'm speaking to Ryan?
yes, you are.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's great. And I guess that was it. I'll turn the host position back over to you.
Thank you. And we'll just wait for that.
Did you get it,
I am
Ryan?
now the host. Yep, I'm all set. Thank you, Carl.
All right, thanks, Ryan.
Okay. Complaints?
We have no complaints.
No correspondence, no complaints.
We
We have to vote on the meeting schedule.
yep, hold on though. We do have one hearing. We must have missed that. We have one hearing for a violation. So if that can be motioned onto the agenda, let's see. Wetlands violation of William Colello, 0 Snake Meadow Road for soil disturbance within an upland review area, intersection of Snake Meadow Road and North Sterling Road, adjacent to the brook. And can we have a motion to add that onto the agenda?
A motion not on the agenda.
Ralph Wells?
Motion's been made and seconded.
Nope, no second yet.
No second.
I'll second.
Jeff Joslin?
Is there any other discussion? If not,
Am I supposed to speak now?
Not yet. We have to take a vote on motion on the agenda.
Sorry about that.
okay, the motion is made and seconded to put it on the agenda. All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Motion's carried.
Okay, so now you can Well, let me just explain what's going on here first. I'm going to bring up a photograph. So this is at the intersection of North Sterling Road, located on Snake Meadow Road, and North Sterling Road will be over in this direction over here toward the right. This is Snake Meadow. This is Pond Hill across the street. And exiting Pond Hill, I noticed that there was some disturbance over in this area over here. Things definitely changed from last year. So this is a 2018 satellite photo, and you can see this area. This is the brook down here. You can see in this area it was all vegetated, mature trees, also in here. And I will call up photo from 2019. Okay, so here's a 2019 photo, and it is flipped just to get your bearings. This is Pond Hill Road up here now, and this is Snake Meadow. So here is the brook, and this area in here is where you saw those trees that I circled. And as you can see, it's all been cleared down to the brook, which that in itself would have or should have required some sort of an approval. It has been grubbed and stumped, obviously, so there was soil disturbance there. It appears that a motocross track has been constructed. I've been informed that there always was some sort of riding there, but now that it's been cleared, it appears that there is disturbance in here with a jump, possibly some earthen berms. So site work that should require approval from the commission, at least for erosion and sediment controls, if nothing else. So with that, I will turn it over to the close.
Hello?
Yep.
Hi. This picture, can you see my cursor?
No, I can't.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to scroll down here.
Is your cursor the little hand?
Yeah.
No, that's
yeah.
me. That's me. I'm sharing the screen. He's not able to share the screen.
We removed that. We removed this brush in this picture.
Over in here?
And that whole other side that's in front of my mother and father's house. To the right, keep going down.
Just right here?
Nope, that's the house. Just in front of that, in between the pond and the house.
Right there.
Okay.
Right
Nope.
there. Right there.
Right here. Yep. Okay.
That's also been removed.
All right.
I was unaware to clear brush that we needed a permit. Any of the fill that you see in the front field as of now came from the large jump that was in the middle that's been there for about 20 years. I constructed a small motocross track for my children.
Okay.
We do live on a gravel bank. The erosion is minor because there's so much gravel. Just throwing that in there.
All right.
How do I get back to the...
So do the commission members have any questions?
I guess, is there, I'm sorry, is there any way that we can apply for, is there anything like a back permit or something along those lines?
Absolutely. We'll be getting to that shortly.
It's basically, what do we do? You know, we don't feel like we really affected any of the environmental conditions. And so we're just wondering what to do.
And quite possibly you did not. So we'll get to the permitting in a second. So does the commission members have any questions for either me or the applicants? Or the Clellos?
Is the area directly adjacent or abutting the water, is that, does that have grass or anything in it now, or is it bare dirt?
Yes, it's all been seeded.
And it's undisturbed.
Unfortunately, I seeded twice this summer, and I couldn't get much of it to come up because of the drought we had. But there is grass.
Understandable.
There is grass growing there. Yes.
Any other questions from the commission? Okay. So what I would like to do is work with the Clellos to come up with a basic plan and an after-the-fact permit. A site walk would be necessary for me to gauge what's been done out there and what may need to be done. So does the commission have any issues with that? Okay, sounds like that's the route to take. So if you would like to contact me on, say, Thursday, I will be here from 8 to 6. And my number is 860-230-3036.
And your name is
Ryan.
correct?
Ryan.
Ryan.
So I'll work with you to get an application together.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Ryan, you gonna do that site walk yourself, or you gonna do it with the commission?
If the commission would like to go as well, we can schedule a meeting.
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay, well, think about it. You guys can contact me if you would like to do a site walk, and we'll get it arranged. All right. So this does not require a vote. So we can move on to the next item.
So we can leave the meeting?
Yep, you're all set. Give me a call. We'll get it worked out.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, do we have any citizen participation? And correspondence?
We have no correspondence.
Complaints?
Nope.
Other, the meeting schedule.
Yep. We have meetings. Oh, I think Sonia forgot the meeting schedule. Doesn't have to be until December anyway. Yeah, so we will take this up at the next meeting.
Okay.
It was mailed out to us.
I have the schedule.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I have a copy of it.
All right.
Okay, I'll make a motion to accept it.
Motion is made to accept the 2021 schedule.
I'll second it.
Second?
Second by Ralph.
Any other discussion? If not, I'll entertain a motion. accept the meeting schedule. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Carried. Next item, adjournment. First, is there a motion?
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Motion seconded.
You have a second?
Second it.
Okay, motion made and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed?
So was the dog for or against? I didn't catch that.
Who's that guy been there lurking in the background with a white mask on over there? Harry.
All right, meeting adjourned.
Meeting adjourned.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.